Hi guys, my name is Jess and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be comparing my cheap Amazon pole, which was my very first pole, with my current pole, which is a Lupit pole, and it is from a very well-known pole brand. Between these two poles that I have, the only two similarities they have are the size, which they're both 45 millimeter, and they both have static and spin options. If you don't know what static is when the pole is locked in place, it doesn't spin. I did no research when I bought my pole. I was browsing on Amazon, I saw a pole, I bought it. I didn't know that there were like better poles to buy. I didn't know there were different sizes. I didn't know there were different finishes. I just kind of bought it on a whim because I thought it looked like fun. So this cheap Amazon pole was around $200 and it was 45 millimeters and it was stainless steel. So this pole is called a tension pole, and the way that you set it up is basically there's an upper dome and a lower dome. And once you kind of get it in place, you twist it and it starts getting higher and higher until it locks into place. If you can picture a shower curtain rod, how you twist them and they get longer, it works the exact same way. So a few months after I bought my pole started to make like a clicking sound every once in a while, which was fine. It didn't really bother me. But slowly, every month that passed, it became like constant clicking. Like if you hear the videos I have during that time, it's just like snap, 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 snap. And it made it feel like it was not that safe. Another thing that happened was the way that you were supposed to lock the pole, that broke. So I was no longer able to lock that pole. It was stuck on spin mode. So a year after I bought that pole, it was no longer able to lock. It was making snap, crackle, pop noises constantly. And I was spinning one day and it almost came down on me, and I'll see if I can find the video, but it was an instant like, I need a new pole. At that point, it had been a year and I knew there were better quality poles out there, and it was something that I was doing constantly, so I knew that it was worth the investment for me to get an actual good quality pole. So when I put some research into it, I realized that brass would be a better fit for me. It is more porous than stainless steel, so it can handle sweat more. And I knew that that was something I had to have. So one of the differences between it is that it is a semi-permanent mount. The tension poles don't do any damage to your house, but semi-permanent and permanent, you kind of have to. You have to drill. So the way that my Lupit pole works is that there's one plate that has 4 holes in it, and you find a joist in the ceiling, you screw 4 holes, and then the plate is just there. And then you have one piece of pole then with the floor dome on it as well. You put the pole into the little hole at the top plate, and then you just slide it into place, and it's been there since the day I said it. It has not budged, it has not moved. The spin is absolutely flawless. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like so giddy when I first set it up. It was just amazing. That's a huge difference between the two poles. The quality was night and day. Like, the spin was just so smooth and the lock is just easy. Never ever have to worry about this pole coming down on me. I know it's safe. I know it's sturdy. It has not budged. I mean it. Like, I can take it out easily. I'm too lazy to show you, but I can. But it's just so safe and I trust it fully when I'm on it. So my pole was around $900. I was willing to spend a little bit of extra money and get the brass that I wanted. You can buy a good quality pole from XPole or from Lupit that are around $400 depending on where you are. I'm gonna link XPole and Lupit down in the description below, and you guys can compare prices if you want. So in the end, really, I've tried both, and these are kind of my pros and cons to, well, I have no cons for my Lupit, but my cons for the cheap Amazon pole. I don't know if I would have invested in a good quality pole had I have known, but at the same time, if I did, it would have saved me $200 because now that pole is unusable. If affordability is an issue, or if you're not sure you're gonna like it, like, maybe take the chance on an Amazon pole. I think that if you think that you're really gonna like it, then invest in a good quality pole so that you don't have to do it in a year after you buy a cheap one. But I do recommend putting your own research into it, and you know yourself best. If you think that a cheap pole first is a better option, then I say do it, because pole dancing changed my life, and that's what I did. I bought the cheap one first. But knowing what I know now, I'm just trying to help you save some money in the end and just tell you to skip the cheap one and go for the good one, because I would have saved money doing that. But thank you guys for watching today. I hope you guys have a great week this week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.